And that's for the deposits that are the easiest to reach, have the highest grades, contain the most ounces, and are located in politically favorable jurisdictions, all of which limits where miners will even go. The hard facts are the number of large deposits discovered in each decade from the 70s through the 90s included at least one 50 million ounce deposit. I think you've got a snapshot. So put that up, Aiden, would you? Yeah. One 50 million ounce deposit and at least 10 30 million ounce deposits. But since 2000, the industry has found no 50 million ounce, no 40 million ounce, no 30 million ounce deposits. Now we are finding just a few 15 million ounce deposits instead. In fact, it's becoming increasingly difficult to find a deposit of just 1 million ounces or more. Now that is gold that we are talking about there, but the same thing goes for silver. Then there's a section called Where Have All the Miners Gone? A few years back, my friend and colleague Jeff Clark of goldadvisor.com noticed that the majority of geologists and mining engineers were between 50 and 80 years old. Who will take up the slack once this generation hangs up their picks and shovels? No one. The glamour today is all in software development, artificial intelligence, social media, and so on. You know, we wrote this in
What's up, guys?
21 or 22, but it still holds true today. That's where the action is. Dirt? Forget about it. The Bureau of Labor Statistics.
Today we're talking about how to get rich fast, okay?
2024, which we're already.
So before I tell you guys how to get rich, we're going to wait for a few people to join up on the YouTube and on the TikTok, and then we'll get started.
A year past. A third of mining geologists, geological engineers will likely retire. Well, a lot of them are working a lot later, but they're just getting older, and there's nobody coming up to replace them. Imagine if the tech industry lost 1/3 of its programmers, or a third of the oil industry's engineers called it quits. Both sectors would be devastated. This is precisely what's happening to the mining sector. Next section, the School of Hard Rocks. Adding to the problem, the number of accredited U.S. mining, engineering, and mining technology schools is down to just 13. No schools, no new miners. Students simply don't want to enter the mining sector. How bad is it? In 2020, U.S. schools awarded 1,900, they awarded 199,000.
Come on, guys, join up.
Engineering degrees.
Sue. Hey, Sue, it's been a long time.
Who are mining engineers was.
It's been a very long time since I seen you. So we had a few things happen. Silver's going up. Gold's gone up quite a bit since last time we talked. And the investments are going well. Everything's going good. Today, I'm going to give you guys the secret to becoming very wealthy. But first, we got to get a few more people to join up. Just looking at the price of gold right now, we're up 22 bucks an ounce this morning. And the price is really trying to break out. It's trying to break out above 3,500. So we're at about 3,400 right now. So we're close, guys. We're close. I ain't going to start making big money until gold breaks out of this range that it's in right now. That's when the gold stocks, the silver stocks are going to go ballistic. So this is potentially weeks away. That's why I'm trying to get more people to join my Patreon so they can buy these stocks, you know. Then you're going to get rich and then you're never going to leave my channel. That's how this is going to work, you know. You join the Patreon, you get rich, then you're basically going to be a customer for life. perfect strategy. So let's go, guys. Join the Patreon today. Let's go. Get serious about building wealth. Still lifting weights. Come on, guys. Join up with the channel. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, boy.
$327. That is 0.16%. 0.16%. To summarize, when demand for gold and silver surges, there won't be enough new ounces to mine, nor enough miners to dig them up, nor enough schools to educate a new generation of miners. In short, it's virtually impossible to fill future demand, at least at today's prices. Something's got to give, and that something is price. But even with a price explosion, there has to be a giant overshoot. No, you can't just magically come up with a whole bunch of silver because the price rises. It's going to take
what am I eating?
years for all of this to.
Steak and beans. Steak and green beans. That's one of my go-to healthy meals. It's a low carb, high protein. You got your beans, so that's your vegetables, your fiber. Yeah, it's one of my best meals for trying to get cut and trying to maintain muscle. That's all that is, guys. You gotta think about what you eat. Think about what you're eating and why you're eating it. You know, when you eat a candy bar, why are you eating it? Are you eating it because you're hungry? Are you eating it for nutrition? Or are you eating it for a stupid reason, like the flavor? You're eating that candy bar for the dopamine rush. Oh yeah, chocolate. Oh yeah. People are freaking retarded nowadays. They got no self-control. They can't hold back. Candy bar after candy bar after candy bar, chips, beer, pizza. People do not give a fuck about the health of their body or, their future whatsoever, because they just eat the most unhealthy things imaginable. Foods that can cause cancer, cause disease, sugars. So yeah, when you eat, you got to think about what you're eating and why you're eating it. You know, people nowadays have no self-control. Oh, something tasty. I got to eat that. Oh, yeah. Oh. The brain wants to go for whatever is easiest, whatever makes you feel good. You got to train your mind to eat what tastes bad. Eat it based on its nutrition. Hey, Pranav Ranjan. Hello, hello. Nice to see you again. Yes, nice to see all you guys. We ain't getting too many viewers now, though, so I might have to end it and go back to doing editing and thumbnails and TikTok shorts and stuff like that, because that's more efficient. This guy did 50 push-ups. That's good to hear, dude. 50 push-ups is good. I know you didn't do them in a row. You probably did like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 or something. Shiba will never go back up. No one cares. Well, I do, you know. You don't have to. If you don't care, then I don't care about you. But I care about making money. I care about my audience. So Shiba Inu is the number one asset. Shiba Inu and silver. Okay, remember that. You guys want to own and buy Shiba Inu and silver and gold. Good on you though for the 50 push-ups on the YouTube. Thank you. This guy is doing shit for himself, trying to make himself better. That's what he should be an encouragement to all of you guys who are too lazy to work out. All right? Stop being lazy. You got to train your mind and your body to be hard. Okay? No one cares about Shiba and old meme coins. Only new. Yeah, a lot of people care about the old meme coins. Right now, they're kind of low. Like Dogecoin's down, Litecoin, Shiba Inu's down. Bitcoin's an old meme coin, you know, but that one's higher. And Ethereum's an old meme coin too, but that one's higher. But they will, the ones that are low, they will go back up. So yeah, nobody cares about you, or your negative comments. People here on my channel care about making money. That's what this is about, dude. If you don't like it, get out. What's your advice to hold the meme coin, sir? All right, give me a donation and then I'll give you advice. You have made no money. Now, I made a lot of money on Shiba Inu. It went from 509 to 4046 in the blink of an eye, you know? That's how long it takes. Just like this gentleman says. And many people think that Shiba Inu is not doing anything. Yeah, they want you to be demoralized. They want you to think Shiba Inu is never going to go up. So that way you sell it. And when the maximum number of people are selling, or the market makers are happy with how many people are selling and getting rid of it, that's when they make it go up. They say, okay, everybody's selling it now. So the market makers are going to use their little tricks and make Shiba Inu skyrocket. And then everybody else is going to buy it at a higher price. Okay. That's how they do it. You got to know what the market makers do. If you want to get rich, you have to learn to think like a market maker. Okay. Please join my Patreon now. It's freaking important, guys. Your wealth is important to you. I motivated one guy. I motivated one dude at least. That's all that matters. I'm trying to motivate you guys. Andrew Tate, awesome. He's an awesome dude. Yep. Andrew Tate has a lot of wisdom that can help men. So I would say, yes, you should watch Andrew Tate. Crypto advice from a guy eating off paper plates. Well, I primarily invest in high quality dividend stocks, and I do gold and silver, ETFs, mutual funds, stuff like that. I only recently started getting into crypto. So I've only really been investing in crypto for the last probably 2 or 3 years. But yes, I do paper plates because they save time. Time is money. You know, eventually I plan on getting them made, and then she could do all the dishes and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's coming. That's coming. You'll see it, guys. When the maid comes in, she'll be walking around behind me. I'll be like, yeah, that's just the maid. That is in our future. Brother Shiba and Dow, AI, any update? No, there's no updates. It's just we have to hold and just wait till it goes up. There's no updates. The only update is that crypto is doing very well today. Bitcoin and gold and silver are all up. Bitcoin is at 116,000. And eventually, when Bitcoin goes high enough, Shiba Inu is going to become awake. It's going to wake up. It's going to wake up, and then it's going to blow all your minds. That he says, cheap gold-plated jewelry. Guy, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing fake jewelry, you know? That's stupid. I don't want stupid people on here. You should not wear fake jewelry. There's no more stupid people here. Do you cut your own hair? Yes, I do, to save money. Every time I cut my hair, it saves me what? 20 bucks? It's a half ounce of silver. From when I didn't go to the barber, I didn't pay that barber money. I still have all that cash. I have all that. Yeah, I could still use it and go to the barber and get my hair cut. But yeah, I've been cutting my own hair for the last probably 20 years. And I still have all that money from all those 20 years that I didn't go to the barber. I've got all that cash. And it's nice. It's nice. Because I invested it and it grew. And now it's way, way bigger. That's how you got to get rich, guys. You save $300 a year. Yeah. But if you invest $300, you start making dividends. You buy silver. It goes up. That $300 can become $2,000, $3,000 for each year. Think about all the other money I save too. From not eating out. From just, as soon as I get paid, I just bank a lot of money. You know, just save as much as I can. I'm not only saving money on haircuts, I'm saving money everywhere in my life. The only place where I don't try to be cheap is food and the health of your body. This guy senses that there's depth in my speech. Thank you, sir. This guy lives in India, and I'm in America, and I'm motivating this guy in India to be successful. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What long-term stocks did you buy? Realbotics, XBOTF, and all the stocks on my Patreon. Join my Patreon now to get my full list of gold and silver mining stocks. Fake watch. I got a rollie on my wrist, and this guy says it's fake. Fake chain, fake hair, fake crypto advice. Haha. He's going to say fake muscle too. Yeah, I got fake muscle too, buddy. I know. I already know. Time in the USA, that doesn't matter, dude. Who cares? The time to get rich. That's what time it is. Time to get rich. I don't tell people what time zone I'm in or what state I'm in. We got a lot of scammers and stuff, you know. You should not give a fuck what time it is. That does not matter to you. Smart guy that turns into an idiot. Oh, it's 12 o'clock here. Who gives a shit, dude? Smart guy is now an idiot. Thought this dude was smart. That's the way it goes. Probably just a scammer trying to get my information. Don't care. Love the content, but I'll return after you eat. Sorry, the smacking. Yeah, after I eat, I'm going to work, dude. I got to make some money, bro. So after I eat, I'm done. Ain't talking to you guys anymore. I just try to give you guys a little bit of wisdom to get you through your day, help you guys stay on the right track, and then I go on with my day. So I got to do my good deed. This is it. And then I got to go make my money, you know? Right now, the time is all about you. And then the rest of the day is all about me. Talk about Shiba Inu. I got nothing to say about Shiba Inu. It's just an asset that we got to buy it. You got to keep on buying it. It's gonna go up. What do you want me to say about it? The supply is 589 trillion, and we need to have more burns. You know, we need to burn more Shiba Inu. That's simple as that. People are greedy. They don't want to. They don't want to burn any Shiba Inu. What's your career? I'm a TikToker, and I do YouTube. So you guys basically pay my salary. So thank you, everybody. Shiba is chalked. Well, Shiba Inu is dead until it's not. You know, it's going to do nothing so that they can demoralize you. They want you to sell your Shiba Inu. Promise you, they want you to sell it. When enough people sell, that's when the market makers will start buying it up. So then people they say, oh, why did I sell it? I should have never sold my Shiba Inu. Then they'll buy it at a higher price. So they want you to think that Shiba Inu is never going to go up. Do you understand? You stupid idiot. They want you to think it's never going to move. And then after you sell it, that's when it moves. You got to learn how these market makers think. Huh. I teach you how to think like a market maker. If you join my Patreon, the Patreon is John's Gold and Silver, okay? Join the Patreon now. Learn to think like a market maker. I've got my list of gold and silver stocks on there, so just join up with the freaking Patreon, guys. Start doing something for yourself, actually, dude. Start getting rich. So buy it because it's worthless. Yes, buy it because it's worthless. Buy it because people are hating on it, just like Tesla. I think that's probably a great investment. Whenever somebody's hating on something, remember InnoData, INOD? I told you guys to buy that stock at $5. And then bad news came out. And I said, guys, bad news is good news. What happened? InnoData went from $5 to like 50. It went up 10x after bad news. So when you see lots of people saying Shiba Inu is never going to go up, that's the bad news. They're trying to spread that around. They want people to think that Shiba Inu is never going to go up. And like I said, after enough people sell their Shiba Inu, it will go up. That's how these things work. That's how the market makers run these. They're all manipulated, okay? You just have to know how they're manipulated. They want to manipulate your mind so that you sell your Shiba Inu. So that when it goes up, you buy it at a higher price. They want to keep you poor. The market makers want you to be poor. Shiba Inu will go up, but not near a penny. No. It'll go up to, I'm thinking Shiba Inu could 10x. A realistic expectation of Shiba Inu is, I think, a 7 to 10x. XRP will 50. No, I think at most XRP will 1. You got to think about it. XRP has already went from 50 cents. I told you guys to buy XRP at 50 cents. I told you. I said buy it at 50 cents like I did. So I tell you guys the real freaking deal. Join my freaking Patreon. All right? Stop being stupid. Do something for yourself. Do something for your wealth. All right? No bro XPR. Guys, let me tell you, I have a lot of cryptos. I got Shiba, Origin Token, ICP, Bitcoin, Litecoin. I'm not going to tell you all of them because it's on the Patreon. You got to join the Patreon. But yeah, XRP already went up how many times? 50 cents to where it is. That's like 6. It's like $3 right now. So XRP already did a 6x. So right now, from here, I think XRP could 1x. That's what I think. We're going to 1x. So that means we could see $6. XRP $6. I think that is realistic. Yeah, that's realistic. Yeah, possible. I'm not going to buy shit you're talking about. Okay. Well, I told you to buy gold. What happened? Skyrocketed. I told you to buy silver. What happened? Everything I tell you to buy is basically gold. It basically skyrockets. Pepe. Yes, I love Pepe. I do own Pepe. Yeah, you don't have to buy the stuff that I'm buying. Not everyone is willing to get rich. A lot of people are too scared. They can't do what it takes, you know? You got to be willing to do what it takes, bro. I didn't get lucky on anything. None of this channel is about luck. It's all about strategic thinking. All right? My thoughts on ICP. It's the best crypto out there. It's the most undervalued crypto. It's the best technology. It's basically, they're trying to keep it secret. They're trying to brush it under the rug. When ICP first came out, it was manipulated from the company that Sam Bankman-Fried owned, Alameda Research. They made it skyrocket so that they could short ICP because insiders, they wanted to pump up Solana instead of ICP. They knew ICP would basically blow away everything. It would blow away Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, all combined. So they had to basically try to destroy ICP, but they didn't destroy it. They might have hurt it, but they didn't destroy it. So I think ICP will come back. I think we're going easy, $50, $100 per coin. ICP is one of my biggest positions, okay? Just dump everything in Bitcoin. No, Bitcoin's one of the slowest movers. Right when everyone says, everyone dump everything into Bitcoin, that's when altcoin season is going to start. So we get a lot of unintelligent people that are unwise, uninformed, you know. Because Bitcoin's been good, they think it's going to continue to be good. No. When altcoin season comes, you actually don't want to have Bitcoin. You want to have altcoins. All right? All right. I'll see you guys later. Yep, going to $1 million. Millions, no. Because of the law of diminishing returns, Bitcoin's never going to go to $1 million. Well, it might, but it'll probably take 20 years. So, yeah. We'll go to $1 million, but it'll take a long time. Let's go. I got to go, guys. I got stuff to do.